Good morning. I think I just jammed the microphone on the windscreen. Apologies, everyone. It is day 3 of the horse shopping experience, and today we finally have Simon in the car. So we can get
just
a little bit of...
concentrating on not getting car sick.
Yeah, Abby's driving.
Great driving.
Great driving.
I will turn this car around.
But sadly, look at the rain. Look at the speeds we're going. Oh, that's bad filming, Meg. It is absolutely weeing it down. It was so nice yesterday as well, which is a bit sad,
but we are heading for an indoor school.
We are. The show must go on. We are horsey people after all, so a bit of rain's not going to scare us off. So this morning we are going back to River Lodge for you, aren't we? The vlog is starting with 5-star horse shopping. So exciting. I know, it's like takes his car back and then expects to be ferried around.
No, I'm so grateful.
What's the horse today? Can you give us a little?
Looking at a 6-year-old mare first, and then we're just going to see what else is there as well.
There's so much there, isn't there?
I think they might have some other ones we need to look at.
Oh,
we are going to have to be
amazing.
efficient though, because
Yeah, we're going to have to try and be speedy. Yeah, we've got
that quick this morning.
No, we decided to watch a little vlog this morning. Have some toast.
3 cups of tea.
Yeah, there was many a tea was had, but it was nice to have a little bit of time ahead of the day.
Recover from the Chinese.
Has one of you farted?
Every
that
time
outside?
we go through here.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
One of yous. It was one of yous.
Sound up of Highland.
I completely lost my train of thought with that fart smell. Dublin. After this, we are heading up to Dublin. There's loads of horses around Dublin. Sorry, I'm trying to get all 3 of us in, but my big old head's in the way. Yeah, so we've got, I think, about 4
Right.
Woohoo! We are in the speed limits, guys. It's just these roads are windy as anything.
Irish.
Yeah, they are. It's really gorgeous around here if you can see through the rain. Yeah, so then up to Dublin, we've got a few different places, and we might go back to the first place we visited because they've got a nice 3-year-old that you might like to look at. Yeah, so that is kind of the plan, and then we'll go for dinner in Dublin. Simon will go home. And then tomorrow's the last day, so I feel like today I really need to be on it, because if I want to arrange any second viewings, tomorrow's the last day to do it. So I need to kind of concentrate today and actually configure things, because I'm being a bit like, oh, I really like this about this one. But I actually have to start thinking about making decisions, because we're over halfway through the trip. Stressing me out a little bit. Anywho, arms aching, so we will see you when we get there. We've made it! We've made it! Really, really nice place this, actually. This is the same place that in yesterday's vlog I tried that gorgeous steel grey mare. So nice. Yeah, so we're back here in the rain, but look, just the most beautiful facilities. They've got an indoor arena, outdoor arena, little cross-country course, amazing stables, really nice place to come and try some horses. Oh, he's all ready. Yay! Right, let's go. I might just do this filming on the phone because it's wet. Thank you, darling. Trying to get the camera absolutely ruined. So we'll switch to phone cam now. Here we go. Now, a bit of housekeeping out of the way first, guys. I am so ill right now, so I can only apologise for this very nasally voiceover. But you guys are desperate for me to get these videos out, so we're just going to have to deal with it. So, first horse of the day is a horse for Simon. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do a very good job of voiceovering what a 5-star event rider is looking for in a horse, because it's a little bit different. But what I can do is describe what you're seeing. So now a horse is jumping a jump and off we go again. I absolutely love this horse. I will try and repeat whatever I can remember from that day. But yeah, it's a 4-year-old Irish sports horse mare. Again, she is by Sligo Candy Boy. Sorry, my brain isn't functioning. Which was the same stallion as the grey mare I tried here yesterday. So obviously we watched her warm up, same kind of format as when I'm trying horses. And then Simon hopped on, had a little play. Obviously, she's only 4, so she is quite green. But the main things that Simon was kind of looking for was, firstly, like, if she's got a good stride, like a rangy enough stride to be an eventer. So that was sometimes the problem with some of the horses we saw, was we just thought, Simon just thought that the horse wouldn't have a good enough gallop. And obviously when you're going 5-star, the time is super influential. And if you're having to manufacture a gallop, it makes it so much harder for the horse, so the horse just probably won't last as long. Like, they need to have a nice, natural, easy galloping stride. So that was what we looked at. And then another thing was, obviously, like, they had to be scopy, but they couldn't be too careful because this just isn't good for cross country. So they've got to be careful enough to keep the show jumps up on the last day, but like not too over jumping and just protecting themselves too much, which I found really interesting, because I think from an amateur's point of view, it's kind of like, when I see something over jump, it's like, oh, like, okay, easy, that definitely has scope. Whereas you actually kind of need to look beyond that a little bit, and sometimes it's not what you want. So yeah, Simon rode at the indoor, at the outdoor, and then he just came and popped these little ditches.
Hello! Welcome back to the interim of this video.
Simon, you've got to be centre stage for this one, my love, because I've not ridden a horse yet this morning.
No.
But you've ridden a lovely 4-year-old. What did you think?
Hang on.
Hang on, we've got some technical difficulties there. There we go.
There we go.
No!
Well done.
Now we're cooking. We get Abby's like, the sunglasses.
I can't see.
I don't think
Sorry.
that's that flattering.
Oh my god.
I don't like the look of that.
Shadow.
Have I still got a bit of sandwich? Oh my god, before...
Shadow.
We don't want to talk about the horses. Stop it. The sandwiches, what are they called? Chicken...
Just like chicken
sander?
rolls, yeah.
They called chicken sander?
No, I call them
Chicken
chicken sandos. That's not what they're called.
Oh, and so when you say sander, you mean sandwich?
Yeah.
Sweet. I thought that was like...
No, they're just like chicken rolls.
I thought that was like a really
they're called
special
chicken
thing.
sandos, yeah.
Chicken sando.
Gosh, it's lucky you ordered that, because I'd have been like, can I have one chicken sando, please? The sandwiches are top notch. A little baguette actually.
Baguette.
Would 10 out of 10 recommend coming to Ireland for that alone.
But only
also
if
the
you put
horses.
butter and mayo on the sandwich.
Just to make up for it all.
Yeah.
This is what we are talking about.
We've hyped it.
So this is just
We all do your birthday, darling.
preposition. Yeah. Is there, or are we going to get all sleepy? Oh. Look at that. Incredible.
Like having butter and mayo, like a serial killer.
And garlic creamy sauce. Oh dear. Wow. I could move to Ireland for this alone. I really overdid it on. Well, I was worried it'd be dry because I've never had one before. So I had butter, mayo, and
sauce.
garlic sauce, and then it's like crispy chicken, lettuce, stuffing. That was everything. It was 10 out of 10. Anyway, speaking of 10 out of 10s, let's segue onto the horse that you've ridden, Simon.
Yeah. So we
Seamless.
looked at a very nice 4-year-old mare. I really liked her.
I really
thought she was
liked
really
her.
cool, and it was a really nice place to try a horse. Like when we got there, it was absolutely hooning it down with the rain. I mean, like proper belting it down.
So lucky we had the indoor.
We had the indoor school, which was brilliant. And then we jumped to outside as well as inside because the sun suddenly came out, which was good.
Did, yeah.
And then we went. When I'm trying them, I always like to go for a little wander if I can. So I went up the road and back, and then there are such amazing facilities over here. These places, we could go through some water and jump a couple of ditches. So it's very interesting, and I really liked her. I'm just mulling it over in my head.
Yeah.
But definitely, very nice horse.
Yeah.
We've seen some really nice horses.
Been some
the last
really
couple of
nice
days.
horses. I can definitely recommend coming to Ireland. That's exciting. But guys, if you want to find out if Simon gets the horse or not, I don't think I'm going to reveal it in these vlogs because it's not my place. So you're going to have to go and follow is it Simon_Grieve or just Simon Grieve?
It's just Simon Grieve.
God, he's just so cool. He's just got his name. My name was already taken.
There's no blue tick though.
You have to pay for it now.
Do you?
Yeah.
You haven't got blue tick, have you?
I'm not paying for that. I ain't paying for no
Oh, you ain't
blue
paying for that.
tick.
I just spat everywhere. Sorry about that.
Now we are off to see. Abs, remind me, is this the place where one of them is potential for Simon or not? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm not sure
later?
whether they've brought it.
but we can chat to them about it. But there's 2 for you here.
Oh, so are we meeting them not at their yard?
No, we're going to the arena because their arena's flooded.
Oh, God.
So we're going like to a venue,
Oh.
to a fancy venue to go and see these horses.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Hot. J'adore.
See you in Dublin. Oh my word. We've just arrived at this place. I had to run back and get my hat and boots, but this looks like it's going to be fancy. Walking up to these like massive walls. I think the arena's in there. I see some like gigantic floodlights. Yeah, this could be quite cool, guys. I've just seen the first little mare, little grey mare. She looks my type, to be fair. She's really nice stamp. And out of, I think the mare's jumped 130s and her mum, and the sire was an eventing stallion. So yeah, it could be quite exciting. She's 4-year-old, apparently very green, but very sweet and genuine. So let's see how we get on. Look at this venue. And there's a horsey. Your favourite nasally best friend again, here to talk about this gorgeous little 4-year-old. So she is 15-2, Irish sports horse. I can't remember her exact breeding, but she had very, very good breeding, very good parents. So something I really liked about her, besides her being absolutely gorgeous, was that she hadn't done too much for a 4-year-old. You guys know me, I don't like my horses to have done too much at a young age, and some of the ones that we saw advertised had just done so much. So we were really careful with the ones we actually went to go and see that they hadn't been overfaced. And this little girl was a perfect example of that. Like, she was still really baby and green, but that is exactly how you want a 4-year-old to feel. So got on after watching her be shown off, had a little trick trot around, didn't have her going nearly as beautifully as her owner did. But yeah, was just kind of like getting a feel for her. She was so sweet and genuine. Like, we're in this massive arena. This isn't her home. Like, she's had to box here and just get off and kind of get going. So yeah, I was really impressed that like how chilled she was being. You can see she's actually got quite a nice big canter. I think her trot was a little bit more pony, but her canter was more horse striding, which for eventing is quite good. So we had a little pop. She caught me by surprise, like putting her head right down and having a look at it. And then came in canter. Again, despite her like greenness and her bigger baby, she was surprisingly adjustable still. Like, she just had this very natural, sort of beautifully balanced canter. So then at this point, guys, Simon did start having to teach me a little bit because I was doing the most horrific turns for the poor horse. But yeah, you can see there, me just like struggling to get her straight a bit. Getting a bit handsy there, Meg, as well. Naughty. But no, very, very sweet. Like, the way we came through this double, look, you can see it's a little bit long and she's just like, way! So I really, really liked her. She was pretty smart. And just look at her colour. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Okay, so quickly I'm going to talk about this bay because I ended up not getting on this bay. So this is the owner giving it a ride round. And we were in a little bit of a sort of time rush. And I was very conscious that I kind of knew what I was after at this point, and I really didn't want to waste anyone's time. And when I was watching this horse go round, don't get me wrong, like, absolutely stunning. I think like she's a gorgeous horse. She's going to go very, very far. But she just wasn't my type. There was just something, and I already knew that I really liked the grey. So I knew out of the two of them, I was far more likely to buy the grey than I was the bay. So I felt like me getting on was just wasting everyone's time. These guys had another horse to ride here. So yeah, gorgeous horse, but I decided not to get on.
Right, that's always how I started. That's the transition. Pow! Sorry, Cleo. We are now moving from the beautiful venue. What was it called? Do you remember?
National Horse Sport Arena.
At Sport Island.
Yeah, Sport Island, all the sports.
Yeah. We ended up.
I thought Meg rode quite well then.
Very much so.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I was.
Apart from when you weren't steering very well.
Yeah.
But
but also
you took very good direction.
Thank you for
lovely
thank you for calling me out on that, because I was a bit like, why is that one so wrong? Because I just lost her. So like, really nice, lovely 4-year-old. She was really nice. I really liked her. I just steered her defence, and because I was trying to avoid the double, because because I didn't want her to lock onto that. I just did the worst turn in history, and then my rein got like caught on the martingale a bit, so I was pulling. I was like, the horse can't feel this at all. And Simon was like, mate, what was that? So once Simon stepped in,
steering would be good.
yeah, she was really lovely, and the most lovely people, and beautiful rider.
That girl ride well.
Didn't she?
So
I literally said to these guys, I was like, wow, I would like her to break my horses in if I was an island. Yeah, lovely people. So we saw the grey, we then saw a really, we're approaching it from another way, really smart, lovely bay horse, which I ended up not sitting on because I could just tell when she came out, like, she was lovely, but she was just too much of a horse for me, a bit too much blood, a bit too sort of long striding. Not even that she was too tall, like she was a nice... She was a nice size,
Don't panic.
but just a bit too horse. I didn't want to waste their time. Then there was another gorgeous 4-year-old, sorry.
Yeah, the big
Brain
one.
is blurring. That we were thinking
It was really
maybe
cute.
for Simon a lot of jump, but more show jumpy than
More
adventure.
of a jumper.
Yeah, so we decided not to
more
touch it on
chill.
her. We just we
Super
sat and
super
watched.
green, but really, again,
Really
she
nice.
did a really lovely job.
Such a nice rider. Yeah, so that was how that went, and we're now back. We've gone full circle, guys. We are back at Kristen Kavanagh's, I think I'm saying that right. Kristen, if you're watching, and Amy, hey. Yeah, we're back there to see a gorgeous 3-year-old
Yay!
for Simon.
Looking forward to staying there.
Simon. And Kristen might actually have some other ones for us to try, so we should probably crack on. Should I text him so we're here?
Back to Nasaltown. So this is a gorgeous 3-year-old warm blood gelding. I believe he's a Holsteiner, but do not quote me on that. So Abby and I actually saw him the first day we visited Kristen's, and we were like, holy smokes, Simon, this is a bit of you. So we obviously went back, we had a little look at him in the round pen first so Simon could see his movement, and then we headed into the arena to give him a little jump. But let's see what Simon thinks first.
Right, gonna have a little loose jump. What are you thinking?
I think it's really smart.
Very cute.
He's really smart.
He's really smart.
Let's go down in the middle where we'll see his side on.
Oh, you don't want to be in the corner of doom there as he comes around.
Out of the corner of doom, and off we go. So we started him off, I was just watching, but yeah, started off over some poles, and then literally look at the shape he made over, like, that was the tiniest crossbow, and he just absolutely pinged. So I've obviously edited this all up, guys, but there was a little bit more sort of chilling in between. But yeah, I've just cut this down because it's boring seeing a horse standing still. But look at the shape he makes. Oh my word. Oh, he has just got the most beautiful technique and heaps of scope. Yeah, Simon was quite excited about this one.
J'adore!
J'adore.
We are on the road again. That was successful.
That was successful. That was very interesting.
We liked him.
That's a very smart little thing.
Very, very smart horse. Yeah.
Me lucky.
Yes, yes, he did.
See Simon's little face light up when it went in
yeah,
the
I
lunch
know. He's epic. So cool. Classic island. This is the thing I absolutely love about coming here, is everyone just wants to help everyone out. So Kristen was like, oh, like, my friend's got a horse that might suit Simon, and
Let's go.
that's where we're going now.
And now he's taking us.
We're on our way. So yeah,
We're following him now.
they're up front. 5-year-old, I believe. You might have to ride again. You're right. You're a bit tired.
Have you ridden today? Oh yeah, you rode.
Years ago.
Yeah.
God, that does not feel like this morning.
He had that pano shock since then, so he's alright.
Yeah,
He's
just,
loaded up
good
on
to
it.
go
Had some
again.
juice, loaded up on
So-
shock. Where did my mind go? To the pano shock. So yeah, we're going to see 5-year-old and I think more 3-year-olds potentially. Don't know if we can film here or not, guys. I probably won't take the camera out, not gonna lie, because it's a little bit intense. Hi, with my like big fluffy microphone. But yeah, if we can film anything on the phone, then we will.
Okay, so this was a very spontaneous trip to see some horses, not planned at all, but thanks to Kristen, we were able to go and see them. So we're kind of trying something completely different here. I say we, again, guys, this is Simon, we're looking for Simon here. So this is a show jumper. I'm 99% sure he's a warm blood, but honestly, I cannot remember the breeding, but it was very impressive breeding. He's already been out jumping some classes. We watched the videos of him and oh my word, his jump is incredible. So yeah, Simon had a little sit. We were very open and honest, being like, look, we're looking for an eventer. And the guy was like, to be honest, like potentially this horse could be an eventer. He also adored the way that Simon rode. He was like, you need to come and ride him every week. So yeah, it actually worked out really well. So Simon, obviously, balls of steel, gets straight on, doesn't see anyone else ride him, and then just warms up and gets jumping. But just look, the quality of this horse, oh my word. So these horses, this was so random. We got there and we saw this massive castle, like kind of a bit derelict, and we were like, what? Like, where are we? And the horses are literally stabled, like kind of in the castle, like at the bottom. Absolutely mad. And I can tell you this fun fact that Braveheart was actually filmed here. I've seen it, Braveheart. I've never actually seen Braveheart, but I think it's potentially the final scene. Anyway, a cool fact, and beautiful horses, certainly fit for a castle. They were so smart. So we then had a little switcheroo, and the guy was like, hang on, I've got 2 3-year-olds that might suit you. So you can see they're pretty muddy. They literally, we herded them in from the field just behind the arena. And he was like, yeah, like, just have a look at these. They were both by his stallion that we saw in the stable that, oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, it's probably going to go to the Olympics one day. It was so smart. We saw some videos of it, wanted to ride it, but sadly was out of budget. So yeah, we were like, oh, okay, next best thing is the progeny. So this was a little black gelding, and just very much a eventery type. Not gonna lie, as soon as I saw these two, I was like, do you know what? I could potentially look at a 3-year-old, because these were actually in my price range. So yeah, although we're looking for Simon here, I was also kind of looking for myself, and that statement rang even more true when this little bay came in, because oh my word, just such my type of horse. Like really compact, really careful, proper like pony looking horse, but definitely had the horse breeding. Like the movement, the jump was just incredible. So we kind of warmed up over these little jumps until they got the hang of it, and then we popped a couple up a little bit bigger. Obviously they're only 3, so we didn't really do that much with them, and the owner was just so amazing with working with them. He was really sweet, and as soon as they showed like an ounce of like being hesitant, he was like, right, let's drop it down, that's enough. And also, look, you can take snacks when you jump, which was just hilarious. But oh my god, so smart.
How did you get on today?
Simon, what have we said about the accent?
I better not do that. We've had a lovely day. Woohoo! J'adore le day. Welcome back to the vlog.
Welcome back, guys. Simon, have you enjoyed your day of being driven around and looking at loads of horses?
I've had a slightly emotional week because I lost my best horse at the beginning of the week, and it's been really nice for you to spend time with you guys and take my mind off it and have a lovely time.
Have you had a good time?
And having lots of giggles, which has been great. So thank you very much.
Yay! Oh, we have light. No, it's been good. Mate, that's illegal.
That's totally
Oh my god, Dad's going to tell me off.
We've just gone past the Garda and they'll stop. They'll stop us.
The Garda.
Garda.
The Garda. Right, I feel like we'll have a debrief on the day whilst driving, because we'll look like absolute losers bringing the camera into wherever we're eating. Yeah, exactly. We're off to go and get dinners now. But we've had a very spontaneous afternoon. When did we last catch up? We catched up after Kristen's, because you really like that 3-year-old.
Yes.
And then Simon's just ridden an absolute giant of a horse, which was very nice. What do you actually think about him? We've not debriefed because we've been looking for places
So
to eat.
I really liked him. He's by Cannon. I mean, I think he's more of a jumper than like an event horse. But he was really cool to jump, and I actually had a really nice time jumping him because I love jumping jumps. For me, I think he's probably not going to be able to gallop for like a 3-day event, but he's a really nice horse. So and then we looked at, sorry, you carry on taking over.
No, this is Simon, today's been your day. This is your vlog now.
Well, we looked at
your time to shine.
We looked at those 2 nice 3-year-olds.
Well, yeah, so we basically
5-year-olds.
fell in love with this gorgeous black, he's a gelding now, wasn't he? Was a was a stallion. You been killed?
Oh, the place we've
killed
just
it
been.
now?
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
so
gelded.
when we tried
Yeah.
the Cannon one, next to the Cannon one was this absolutely drop-dead
Absolute
gorgeous black horse
stunner.
he was gelded recently,
Buster.
and he's had a couple of babies, and we really liked him, but he was really expensive.
Yeah.
So we decided that we wouldn't waste the guy's time, because I mean I really wanted to just jump
To be
in.
fair, I think the guy was dead keen for you to jump in because
He loved you.
literally loved how you rode.
Which is very nice.
It's very nice, isn't it?
But yeah, I just didn't want to waste his time by being a tyre kicker, basically.
But we saw one of his babies instead.
Yes,
Two of his
two of his babies.
Oh, were they both by him?
Yeah.
Oh.
which is really
Oh, now
cool.
you like the brown one, don't you?
No, not as much as the black one.
And both the babies, like,
Dead.
it was
Dead.
so Irish. We like literally just dragged them in from the field, or even dragged them, like
Chased
herded
them.
Yeah.
into the
Oh, it's
school in a loose
comical.
jumper.
And the way they were like grabbing
Snacking.
their snacks and they're like, oh, I'll pop that fence.
And then the guy, it's David, wasn't it? The guy who was showing us the horses. He was so enthusiastic and like
He was
amazing.
running
So
around. and he was like,
lovely.
oh, yeah, look at this, look at that. It was brilliant. It was really
He
cool.
was
Yeah.
the nicest.
I just love how everyone just puts you in contact with everyone. It's
They're all,
this trip-
they're all friends.
yeah, like even if even either of us don't come home with a horse, I feel like we've made very good contacts for being able to
Yes.
like come back out, or like I'd trust the people we've met now to be like, look, this would really suit you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely been a trip well spent. But that is the end of looking for 5-star horses. So you've got to go and mull things over.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a few today.
Yeah.
Quite a few in general, actually. I think we've done quite well.
Yeah, we've done very well. It's been good.
And then Abby and I have got one more day of looking.
Without me.
I know. And I didn't even
Finally
get
get
you
some
on
work
anything. Finally look at horses for me. Jesus.
I know, it's all about me.
Oh, breaking.
Or maybe not.
But no, tomorrow's going to be exciting. We're going to... Did you hear me get absolutely owned when I said Galway as well? They're like, it's Galway.
Yeah.
I was like, I actually know that because I sung the Ed Sheeran song for the last 4 weeks. She played their fiddle. Wait, do that.
We could do that.
No.
We
Okay,
should do that.
She played a fiddle.
And
in
at 5,
the-
6, fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed him and took him by the hand. My pretty little Galway girl. Yeah.
Galway girl, please.
My pretty little Galway.
girl.
Obnoxious Brit. Tomorrow, yeah, it might be a bit mental because we might go Limerick, Galway, Athlone, I think it was called. Athlone.
Athlone.
No, but I said that and I got told off again. Not told off. I think it's, I don't know if there's an H. I don't know. Nice angle.
They're honking you. Oh no, they're not.
And then between you and me, guys, I'm having a second viewing of something tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you which one. But yeah, it's going to be good. Anywho,
I
I
really like the people that were showing you that one as well.
really like the people. We've seen a lot of very nice people. But yeah, this is over and out for Simon. So Simon,
Bye, guys.
you get to say
Thanks for having me.
You have to say the slogan. Come on, you know it,
What's the slogan?
Simon.
What if we said all day?
Simon.
And all day yesterday.
Not that
J'adore.
slogan. No, not that one. Not that one.
Live. What is it?
Laugh, love you.
Honestly. It just took my moment. I don't even know what I'm saying there.
Well, you
J'adore.
actually-
J'adore.
Bye.